All right, 30 feet south. 30
Okay,
feet
good.
South.
All right.
No, south.
No,
south.
oh, okay, sorry.
Turn
okay.
left.
Okay, I am left.
Okay, 20 paces to your left again.
Okay.
Okay, no, 20 paces. Go back. Go
Okay,
back.
oh,
Go
that
back.
was 22.
Further
Okay.
back.
Oh,
run,
okay.
run.
No, God, that was lava. Hey everyone, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Indigo.
And I'm Krug.
And today we're going to be talking about We Were Here Too, a title which can't have very good SEO.
What? We Were Here Too is a puzzle game developed by... We Were Here Too is a puzzle game developed by Total Mayhem Games. It's a kind of small indie studio, and We Were Here is actually a series. The first entry in the series was just called We Were Here. And those are their only two games. We Were Here and We Were Here Too. We Were Here was released actually exactly 1 year ago, minus 1 day, so February 2nd. The prequel has over 6,000 reviews on Steam and a 93% positive review ratio, which is super high, especially for such a small studio. And I had, before today, never heard of this game.
I'd never heard of the studio, and I'd never heard of the game.
Or the studio. But We Were Here 2 launched today. And so we actually downloaded it and played it and had a blast, except for one thing. Which was, oh, you didn't have a blast? I had a blast.
I mean, I was frustrated.
That was fun frustration, though.
No, the game was really fun. It was very enjoyable. But you have to play with the right person.
Yeah.
I think that's the key to playing with him, because Krug's garbage.
When you load into the game, you and your partner are in two completely different rooms. And using communication, you have to figure out how to get out of your respective rooms. One person's called the Lord and one person's called the Peasant. I played as the Peasant, and I think Indigo played as the Lord. Pretty sure that's what happened. And it's essentially always one of those two parties' responsibilities to communicate information, and then another party's responsibility to act with that information. Although there were some situations where I, as the Peasant, had to give you information, and you, like for example, there's a chess puzzle, and actually, I think this is probably we're gonna start showing footage of the puzzles, and so we're gonna try to avoid spoilers, but just keep in mind that if you take a look at the footage, that you might get some hints or clues as to how the puzzles work or what the puzzles are. So just keep that in mind before you continue watching.
One of the weirdest kind of things to the game is
one of the worst things.
So the game has one art style, but then the very beginning intro, like the intro video to it, is really weird because the characters are 3D animated characters that are moving, poorly animated, but still animated, but their background is just 100% flat.
Yep.
And it just throws you off, and we were watching, and we're like, what?
Completely.
And then the torches, they would have flames, but they wouldn't move.
Yeah.
They
so
would
your
just...
character was walking by torches that basically looked like stickers, like on the wall, and you're just like, bruh, come on.
And then you get into the actual gameplay, and then it's a fully 3D rendered world.
Yep. And the torches had fire in them. There was actually lots of fire in that game.
Yes.
Tons, and I got set on that a lot. Fire.
You got sat on that a lot.
I got
fire?
set on fire. That being referring to, it was a poor way to phrase the sentence.
All right, I don't think the intro animation is the worst part of the game. I think it's the story of the game, and not the idea of the story of what's going on, but how the story is introduced into the game, which is through these books that you find that are written down, and you read them together because one person has access to the book or the other person. But the reason why I hate them is because they're in the worst cursive I have ever seen in my life.
It seems like it's to the point where it's intentionally bad. Like, they don't want you to be able to read it easily.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because some of the puzzles are timed. So it's just like, bro, come on, I want to read this book.
Yeah, it was... That was the only hard part, because it was like I was trying to get the story and trying to understand the story, because there were like voices and you'd hear noises in the background, and then there was a couple times, I know you didn't see it, but there was like shadows or things that would move.
And that was a thing in the first one, actually. I remember I watched a playthrough of the first one. I didn't watch the second one, but the first one had that same thing.
Yeah.
They were doing a puzzle and a guy kept running back and forth through the hallway.
Yeah, so it's like I wanted to get the story and understand the story, because other than just like you... Like, I wanted to know what was going on.
Spoilers.
But it was so hard, and even when we were reading it, we were like, hold on, that word, what word is that?
Yeah, and then we'd be like, Pocahontas, and then we'd read a few words forward and be like, oh, preparation, gotcha. Those are just both P words.
Yeah. I mean, we've played the game if you were to rate the game from 1 to 10.3.
That's really close to being good. I would give it a solid 8.5.
8.5?
Out of 10.
Okay.
Your 0.3 is meaningless to me. So the puzzles I think are challenging. I think it's really, really fun with another person that you know.
Yes.
And
I think it's almost necessary. Like they have a function in the game that allows you to group with other people.
They do have built-in voice chat. That would have been super great to mention, like at the very beginning of this game or this episode. But yeah, I don't know the experience playing with a stranger. So maybe write in the comments if you play with strangers. Let us know what it's like. Is it fun? Are they horrible trolls? That would be good to know. What about you? 1 to 10.
I think I would give it. I want to say mine's pretty close to that. Like, I think it's a really good game. I think it's too short.
It's definitely too short, but it's only $8.
Yeah, I think it's really short, and I don't like the intro animation. And there was
That sounds really nitpicky when you say it like that.
Yeah, and I mean, the only animation in the game. And I felt some of the character animations and the fact that both character models were the same character model, except, you know what I mean? Like,
it doesn't bother me at all.
I would say I would give it a 7.5. What? Yeah.
That's low.
I mean, it's one number below yours, so I wouldn't really say it that much.
Anyways, the game is only $8 or $9 on Steam. It's available right now. Also, the first one's still available on Steam if you want to try that out too. The first one's free to play if you want to check that out before you spend money on the next one. Let us know if you buy it and you play it, what you think in the comments down below. Are you excited? If you're still on the edge, like, did this help you? Did this hurt you? Are you gonna not get it? Are you gonna get it? That would be really helpful information for us.
And make sure to head over to the QueueTimes Let's Play channel, where we're going to be releasing the Let's Play of us playing through the game.
At the very least, a part of it that's hilarious, if not the whole thing, because I think most of my footage is corrupt.
I'm good though. While you guys are down there, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell button if you want to get notifications for all of our future videos. Apparently, he wants you to thumbs down the video, is what he's requesting.
Please,
and
come at me. Do it.
And
please don't.
After you guys do that, follow us on Twitter. Head over to Twitter. Go to our website. You can follow me. You can get me on Twitter at IndigoQT on Twitter.
I'm emotionally damaged.
Okay, you can get him at CrewQT, and you can get both of us at _QueueTimes. Until next time, bye.